Watch this. Alright, that's enough. Welcome back to another video, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new Tesla Model 3 performance. It's actually way better than I thought it would be. The last one I had was the 2020 Tesla Model 3 performance. It was great, and then prior to that was a 2018 Tesla Model 3 dual motor. As I've owned them over the years, they have gotten increasingly better, but this is just absolutely insane. The overall differences that I've noticed are performance, range, ride quality, and overall build quality. It's actually crazy, the improvements. You got ambient lights, which is really cool. They can pulse to the music, which is also really cool, actually. Heated steering wheel is extremely nice. The climate control is phenomenal. It has a heat pump now, so it doesn't absolutely cut your range in half like it did with my previous 2020. It's extremely efficient. It's 30% more efficient, I'm pretty sure, which is impressive because the wheels and tires on this one are wider in the back. They're 275s as opposed to 335s. Fronts are 235, 35, 20s, and in the back they're 275, 35, 20s. A little bit more rubber there, a little bit more money to spend on the rubber, but that's okay. It's kind of what you sign up for. I leased this vehicle. I'm not going to try to act like I own this thing. The reason I got it was because the previous Tesla Model 3 that I had was it saw its course, I guess you could say. It had over 127,000 miles on it. Brother, I beat the piss out of that car. Took it very well, actually, but it's incredible how just efficient they are. With those tires, you do get more contact patch, which means the handling. So I have it in sport handling right now and insane mode, and it's I gotta tell you right now. Here, I'll do one right now. Here. Wow. Okay. Oh, brakes are extremely good on this thing too. They are Brembo brakes. I think every Tesla has Brembo brakes now, but these are the performance variants. They do a great job. The handling in this car is. Man, I'm never gonna shut up about that. It's actually just that impressive. Going through a nice little sweeper here. Woo! Yeah, wow. You can't feel that. I'm sorry. Hey, comment down below. Maybe if you're local, we can go for a ride. I don't know. Meeting new people is the best thing ever, as long as they're good. That being said, jeez, man. Dude, that's impressive. Throttle calibration. The more torque you have, the better it feels, the more luxurious it's actually gonna feel. Let me show you how I'm driving this. Wheel rate here, as you can see, like here, watch this. Okay. Alright, that's enough. Yeah, as you can see, the wheel rate here has the turn signals, which activates your blind spot cameras. Probably one of the neatest features on this car is the camera system. So if I press that button, all my cameras come up. You get rear view and the two side view cameras right there. It's extremely useful. You can put that away anytime. The story behind my full self-driving getting taken away from me is because I got kidnapped by somebody and they were actually psychotic. I tried helping them out. It really didn't work. Pretty neat, actually. Like it's extremely smooth. As you can see, the touch screen is extremely smooth. It'll even recenter right there. So much to say about this car. So this is your driving dynamics menu, the control center. Very intuitive, very in-depth. Your acceleration, ride and handling, steering weight, auto shift. Whenever you are in park and it senses an obstacle either in front or behind you, or it can tell, it's just so predictive that it can tell. It's a 50-50 shot of whether you're going forward or backward. They use predictability, AI, whatever you want to call it, to figure out whether you're going to go forward or backwards using the Tesla Vision system. 8 cameras, and that's it. They don't use ultrasonic sensors anymore or radar. It's relying solely on Tesla Vision. These cameras on this car are extremely high quality. Yeah, they could be a little bit higher for security purposes, but at the same time, dude, that's a hell of a processor. They're trying to be the cheaper car, so you gotta keep all those things in mind. Actually, let me show you the brakes here. Yeah, that's impressive. Just passed a BMW M6 Grand Coupe. Dang. By the way, this is the life. It's really cool, actually. Extremely blessed. Yeah, screw it. We're at a stoplight, so here's what you got. Dynamics charging, autopilot lock, seats, display, schedule, safety, service, software, navigation, trips, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, audio, and upgrades with climate control. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Get these little sliders, it's really neat. Turn that down. Got my cooled seat on, do heat or cool. Even a screen in the back with more climate. You got wireless chargers right here for your phone and stuff. It's really useful. Like I said, these are your options on the steering wheel. You got a ton of them. You got your bright lights, actual scroll wheel itself, which they're metal, so they feel a lot more high quality than the plastic ones that I've had before. Turn signals, obviously the horn is where it should be, right in the center. Over here, you have, like I said, your camera button, the traffic aware cruise control, the auto steer, beta, and full self-driving supervised, depending on which package you get. Here are your wipers right here, and then you have voice dictation or Grok. Describe the Schrodinger equation, please.
The Schrodinger equation describes how quantum particles, like electrons, evolve over time. It's basically the math behind quantum mechanics. In simple terms, it says a particle's wave function, which holds all its info like position and momentum, changes based on its energy and potential surroundings. Think of it as I times h bar, oh wait, that's the constant, times the time derivative of the wave function equals the Hamiltonian operator on it. For stationary states, it's even simpler. Minus h bar squared over 2 masses times the Laplacian of psi plus v psi equals e psi. Weird, right? It lets us predict probabilities, not exact paths, like where you'll find Schrodinger's cat, alive or dead.
Okay, so that's just beyond impressive to me. Wow. Like, literally, when you have any question, you could just ask your car. That is fantastic. Changed my entire mind about this damn brand, man. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you, Tesla. That was digestible. Okay. All right, but seriously, though, you can do a lot more stuff on this. You can get Apple Podcasts. You can do text messages through this thing. You can control the rear screen. You got your camera, dash cam energy, phone, calendar. You can even do Zoom meetings in here. You could do Tesla Theater, Tesla Arcade, Tesla Toy Box. You got the browser in here. This thing's powered by a Ryzen 7 chip, but it's got actual pretty good cellular service whenever it works. And I'm not downing Tesla at all. That's just communications where we are. So you also got the manual in here, which is pretty cool. Apple Music. It's got it all. This is the most impressive car that I have owned. Hey, I owe it to my viewers. You guys were the ones that actually got me on this path. Seriously, no bullshit. Like, you guys watching these videos, watching my stuff, like, it means the world to me, man. Like, I don't make much money off of it anymore. I don't make any money off of this anymore. Honestly, like, it's so freeing being able to do this. So I love you guys. Thank you.